We got Spain and we got Netherlands.
Netherlands, yes.
Netherlands.
No, Netherlands and Spain.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Spain.
Yeah.
So this is the second Netherlands guy. Remember we met the guy on the boat. What's his name?
That was Norway.
Norway.
Same thing.
Name sound a little the same. Yeah.
Starts with an N. It's in Europe.
yeah.
Well, yeah. Well,
That's
yeah.
about it.
And we got the Spaniard.
The Spaniard.
I was born in England,
Oh yeah, you have the English accent.
but as soon as I was old enough, I left.
Oh.
And then I was in Spain for about 25 years. So for me, Spain is me. Like last night, we met a Spanish guy last night.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so easy for me to talk to
He
him.
was going and going.
Yeah, because we speak. Him and my wife, they're like, I'm like, I'm sorry. Bro, what? It's the same as when you meet a Dutch person. Yeah, you'll speak in English to be polite,
Yeah.
but you would go in Dutch
Yeah.
because that's what your
It's
language.
just easier.
What was your name again?
Gary.
Gary, and yours?
My name is Joppe.
Yopa.
No, it's
Yeah.
Kitty.
You can call me Kitty.
What is that?
They call me Kitty.
Kitty.
Easier to remember.
You know, like Hello Kitty.
Yeah, Kenny.
He's Kitty.
And do you know his name?
Yeah, Robert.
Do you know where he's from?
America.
Yeah.
We spent serious time down here the other day.
Oh, serious time.
Yeah, we were out here having fun.
Well, yeah, and then
How many days have you been hanging out here? This area?
we got here on the 7th.
Today is the 24th.
She goes back to Thailand. We live in Thailand now. It sounds good, doesn't it? Left England, fucking hated it. Lived in Spain, now live in Thailand. She goes back to Thailand on the 4th of July for 7 to 10 days.
Yes.
I stay here because her visa's for 30 days. Mine is 45.
Oh.
It's 3 months.
Nice.
So then she will come back here. We will stay here till about the 19th. Then we'll go to Laos
Whoa.
for a month. Apply for a 3-month visa here. Come back here for 3 months. Then we'll see. It's because in Thailand it's very hard with the visa now.
Ah.
So the easiest visa for me now, and the most effective one, money-wise, is the retirement visa.
Yeah.
But I'm only 48 and I need to be 50. So, because I don't have a house in Spain or anywhere now. I just have it in Thailand.
Got it.
So I can go and stay with family for free
Yes.
in England. But just the cost of living there
Yes.
is stupid. So, for example, the flight, it was cheaper for both of us to come here with a return flight, pay for the hotel for 1 month.
Yeah.
It was cheaper than me going just the flight to England.
Whoa.
Just the flight.
Just the flight.
That's crazy.
Wow.
What's a normal price for a flight from here to, let's say, London?
You're going to be 40 or 50,000 baht.
That's what in. Oh, that's about 1,000 euros.
Yeah, that
a
much.
little more even.
Because when I went to Spain
Fuck.
a few months ago, I got a flight for 33,000. I was like, but I have to go tomorrow, darling. And she was like, oh, so quick. It's like, it's 33,000, it's not 50. And all of the other flights were like 44, 50. Blah, blah, blah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because
So how much US dollars is that?
How much is that US dollars? I've got
if
no
it's,
idea.
I'd say it's about 1,100 euros, so probably
The same
around
price.
1,500 US dollars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think
it's like, well,
my ticket for a round trip was 1,300 US.
that's return as well.
Yeah, from there to here, from to Saigon and back, 1,300
Why
round
is it
trip.
so expensive? I got a flight from Amsterdam to Bangkok, and it was 350 euros, which is probably 400 or 450 US dollars.
Man. Well, I think Europe is like already halfway here though. It's closer.
Well, I don't know.
It was. I traveled for 24 hours to get into Bangkok. Well,
Oh,
I have to
24
say I had
yeah.
an overlay in Jeddah, so.
So
Still.
when I done it, when I went
It took us, what, 12 hours,
direct,
one flight, and then
To Taiwan.
to Taiwan, and then another 4 hours.
So it's still 16, 18 hours.
Yeah.
When I first came here, not here to Thailand, it was 28 hours it took me. Because I had to go from Spain to Amsterdam, then Amsterdam to Bangkok. When I went to England last time, Spain last time, I went Bangkok, about 4 hours in Doha, and then Spain.
I want to go to Amsterdam. They got weed cafes everywhere, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In every corner you have a weed store.
Yeah.
Because you don't have it.
Well, California
you
now you
We've
can
had
buy
it, it's
legally,
like now it's
so.
like-
But California, they have like the top notch weed out there.
Hey, are you
Oh,
guys
Amsterdam
are
will
you
top
guys
it.
are you guys
Yeah.
used to the heat here already?
I'm sorry.
Are you used to the heat?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
definitely not. Look
We're
at
actually
me.
being stupid. Well, no, we've got a bit of shade. No, but now more than anything, it's the humidity.
Oh yeah.
The heat, for example, in Thailand, we get up at 5 o'clock because we've got a little farm. So we'll get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, work till 8, 9 o'clock, have breakfast, rest, and then when the sun starts to calm down, you'll find people working at 6, 7 p.m. till 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
But then you have a beer 10 o'clock at night, then it's midnight, then you're up at 5 and it's like, fuck.
Is this like the most busiest area in this city? Because it's like
I-
massive amount of people walking here.
I'd say
think
probably
it
it's
is.
one of the more busy parts. Yeah.
Because we're in the centre
Ah.
of the capital of Vietnam. So it's like being in, I don't know, in America, I suppose. I imagine it's like being in the centre of New York.
Yeah.
That's what
Times Square.
something like that.
For example.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I
Long
would
way
say
down.
so. Yeah.
Or downtown San Francisco or something, you know, like
Yeah.
crazy.
There's a
It's like-
street right behind us here.
Yeah.
That is a happening street. It's like
Oh, it's fucking
there's
horrible.
like bars
hate it.
facing each other.
Oh, is that what you call the Bear Street?
That's what bro, that's the name of it. That's the name of it, Beer Street.
It is.
Oh yeah, it's literally called Bear Street.
Because what they've done, they're actually quite clever in Vietnam. Not with everything, but with some things. So, for example, you look for Silk Street. There's a street where they sell silk. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why it's called Silk Street.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
That's what I'm saying. They use logic. We have names like St. Bernard Avenue. Well, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Like in California, in the United States, they have like Elm Street, like they name it after a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Elm Street
But that's
or
something they do in England.
Spruce
Fucking
or
Chestnut Avenue.
or like in the neighborhood I grew up, right? They have it was named after colleges like Colgate, Dartmouth, like after the colleges. Yeah.
But no, that's something that they do. Well, that's what I've understood. That's what I've read. It makes sense. But because when we're looking, like I say, for the 3 months, that we're going to see about renting an apartment just a little bit outside. Because there's one guy, he rents an apartment here for $200 American dollars
Yeah.
per month.
That's okay.
That's
Okay,
fair.
that's fucking cheap as fuck.
Yeah,
That's really good.
He pays, I think he pays 200, about, it works out about $250, including his bill and Wi-Fi, internet and everything. So that's water, electric, gas.
So if you have to throw a number out, can you live here for $40 a day?
Easily,
Hang on. Yeah,
easily, much less if you try.
Really? $40 a day?
yeah.
Probably if you don't do hotels and you do hostels, eat cheap food, you're probably gone with $10 a day.
What is a hostel though? It's,
A hostel is like.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
44.
See, he's young enough to stay at your place.
You're just welcome at my hostel.
Because I'm too old.
45 is the age limit. But
Oh, to
hostel
stay in
is-
a hostel?
Yeah.
In that
Hostel is like, for example, what I do now. There's shared dorms. In my dorm, there's about 10 beds, I believe. So there can be 10 people in my room, but the beds have curtains in front of them for a little bit of privacy.
Yeah.
But it's much cheaper than a private room.
How much is that?
I pay 184,000 dong, which is about $4.
A
yeah.
day?
A day, yeah.
It's separated by curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
what's
beds,
in the bunk beds?
the beds are in one dorm, but you have a curtain in front of your bed so people are not looking while you're sleeping there. So for a little bit of
And then you
privacy.
share bathrooms.
Yeah, shared bathroom.
You know, for example, the overnight buses or the overnight trains
Yeah.
with the sleeper cabin.
Yes.
It's like basically one of those.
Same thing, but
We haven't tried it, but we're gonna try one of those.
I done a sleeper cabin in China, because that was a 17-hour journey. Oh, there was 4 of us. Well, there was me and the ex-missus. There was a Chinese woman who was actually an IT person in America, I don't know. So, no, some science. Oh yeah, she was a scientist. Then there was another guy, Chinese, works in America. He was the IT guy. And there was somebody else, but I don't remember, and they didn't make any impact. But it's like for him, it's sociable.
yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't have a problem, young, because you're very sociable.
Yeah.
I had a guy in Bangkok. He lived there for 2 years, had his own condo, and he was comfortable with money, so he didn't need to go to a hostel. But he went to a hostel because after 2 years in a condo, he felt so lonely. It was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to a hostel for the social aspect.
makes sense.
Yeah, because there's a lot of youth, even sometimes people of your age, not as many though, but yeah, but that makes sense, right? That's logical.
But see, he hangs out with the old people.
How old are you, Gary?
48.
48.
Yeah.
Okay. I am 49.
Are you?
Oh,
I thought it was younger. I thought it was younger than you.
you look good for 49.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We've had shit lives.
Yeah, yeah. We don't eat enough vegetables.
That's what they say. It's like he's had a hard life.
Yeah. Real rough.
I'm going to the ATM real quick. If Amy's down.
No, wait, because I need to go to the ATM as well.
Okay. then
You go to
we'll-
TP?
No, because I've given up with these. With these machines here, sometimes they'll have money, sometimes they don't. We went to one over there the other night. Still makes no sense to me. Currency unavailable. It's because I've got Revolut, so I've got my money now is in Dong.
Yeah.
So anyway, the machine has fucking Dong. I'm asking for Dong. Currency not available. Well,
What?
Not no money inside.
so
My first day here, there was 3 girls, foreigners. They were at the TP ATM, and one of the girls from California, she stuck her card in there. She heard the money count. Then it said error. Then it had her card, and she had to use video messaging. And the lady couldn't understand it very well, so I stepped in to help translate. And the lady says, "We'll return your card in 3 days." And the girl looked at me, and I looked at her, and I asked again, "In 3 days?" And the lady said, "Yes, 3 days."
What?
Suck the card in. And then she had to type her email in and wait. In 3 days, check the email for the location to pick up the card.
The fuck? So you're not able to get money?
She
And
was,
they
tra-
took her card.
she was traveling with the other 2 girls, and they had to help her with money.
Wow, that's really fucked up.
I hope you have a backup ATM card, because if they suck it in,
we were talking about this.
don't rely on
remember that
one ATM card.
conversation.
Yeah, well, you always have the Western Union as backup, but I don't want to go there
Don't
because it
even
absolutely
start.
sucks.
We've discussed this here.
Yeah.
You look on Google Maps because we've got our monies in Thailand. It's nearly impossible to get our money from Thailand to here.
Oh.
That's why at the moment we're like, right, we can only spend this per day. Because at the moment we're having to use her credit card. When she goes back on the 4th, she will take the money and pay the credit card off. But for example here, we can do the credit card, they give us coffee place. Now they take card. Because the place where we have coffee and breakfast, they didn't accept card, it was only cash. And we go there every day. But every day. And I was like, look, Lynn, if you don't take card and we can't get cash, because we had problems for one day, we couldn't get cash from any machine. And they were so fucking nice. They were, look, we like you, we trust you. Just take it. You pay next week, no problem. And it was like, no, that's a bit much. So anyway, we had a bill of like 2 million. But
A bill of 2 million.
yeah, but but remember, we go there every morning.
Yeah.
We have breakfast, and then we go back there in the evening, because when you're saying about being busy here, I fucking hate it. No, I do.
I know.
But there, where we are,
Yeah.
tell him, come on.
Yeah, much more relaxed.
Instead of me being like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just calm.
It's very calm.
And it's like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
So, what time do you guys leave?
The cars come here at 2:15. Be in the lobby at 2:15.
What's the time now?
11:07.
Have you had breakfast?
Yes.
I was going to say, well, if you want to join us for breakfast, we don't have the money to pay for you, but you're more than welcome to join us so we can show you a calm place.
How much walking is it?
5 minutes only.
We'll show you now.
Yeah,
it
we
was
can
just,
walk with you.
It was just an idea for you, but
Yeah, we can walk with you.
I'll show
All right.
you here.
Let me